The hospital room smelled faintly of disinfectant and flowers. Anna lay in bed, her hands resting on her swollen belly, waiting for the nurse to bring her breakfast. The rhythmic beeping of the monitor filled the silence, a reminder that she wasn't alone. Her baby's tiny heartbeat was steady and strong. She smiled faintly, whispering, "Just a few more weeks, my love." But the peace of that morning shattered when the door burst open. A tall woman in heels stormed in, her eyes blazing with fury. "So this is where you're hiding?" she hissed. Anna froze. She didn't recognize the woman, but the rage in her voice was terrifying. The woman took a step closer. "You thought you could steal him from me? Who are you?" Anna asked, clutching her stomach. The stranger's lips curled. "I'm Lila, the woman your husband has been with for the last 2 years." Anna's heart stopped. Her husband, Daniel, had kissed her goodbye just an hour ago, promising he'd be back with her favorite fruit juice. "You're lying," Anna whispered. Lila laughed bitterly. "He told me you couldn't have children, that your marriage was over. I gave him everything, and now you're having his baby?" Her voice rose with fury, echoing down the sterile corridor. Before Anna could react, Lila lunged forward, shoving her hard. The monitor beeped wildly as Anna cried out, falling back against the bed. Nurses rushed in, shouting for security. Lila screamed curses as they pulled her away, her makeup streaked with tears. "Tell Daniel he ruined my life," she screamed before being dragged out. The doctors surrounded Anna, checking her vitals, calming her down. The baby's heartbeat was still strong, but her own heart felt like it was breaking. When Daniel finally arrived, his face turned pale at the sight of the chaos. "What happened?" he gasped. Anna looked at him with hollow eyes. "Your mistress happened." Daniel's jaw dropped. "What are you talking about?" "Lila," Anna spat. "She came here. She knows everything. How could you do this to me, to our baby?" For a long moment he said nothing. Then, quietly, "Anna, Lila's not what you think." "Don't you dare defend her," Anna snapped. "She attacked me." "I know," he said, trembling. "But she's not my mistress. She's my sister." Anna blinked in disbelief. "What?" Daniel sank into the chair beside her, his hands shaking. "I didn't tell you because it's complicated. My father had an affair years ago. Lila is the child from that relationship. We only found out about each other a few years ago. She hates me. Hates that I had the life she never did. She blames me for everything." Anna's breath caught. "So she thought I was the reason she lost you?" Daniel nodded. "She's unstable, Anna. I've been trying to help her get treatment, but she refuses. I never thought she'd come here." Tears filled Anna's eyes. The anger inside her turned into something colder. Fear. "Why didn't you tell me?" "I wanted to protect you," Daniel whispered. "You were already under so much stress with the pregnancy. I thought I could handle it." Anna turned away, her voice trembling. "You can't protect me by lying to me." The days that followed were a blur of hospital visits, police reports, and sleepless nights. Lila was detained for questioning, and it was confirmed. She had a history of mental illness, emotional instability, and a deep resentment toward Daniel's family. When Anna was finally discharged, Daniel drove her home in silence. The house, once warm and filled with laughter, now felt cold. On the table sat a half-eaten breakfast and a photo of them from happier times. Daniel sat beside her, his voice breaking. "I'm so sorry, Anna. I never wanted this to touch you." She looked at him, the man she once trusted completely, and realized how fragile their life had been. "You should have told me, Daniel. Secrets like that, they always find a way to destroy everything." He nodded, tears glistening in his eyes. "I know, but I'm begging you, don't let her win. Don't let her break us." For days, Anna couldn't decide. The betrayal of his silence hurt more than Lila's attack. But then she thought of the baby, innocent, untainted by the chaos of adults. Weeks later, Anna went into labor. Daniel was there, holding her hand through every contraction, whispering apologies, prayers, and promises. When the baby's first cry echoed through the room, everything stopped. Anna looked at the tiny face, so perfect, so pure, and something inside her softened. "She's beautiful," Daniel said through tears. "She," Anna repeated, smiling weakly. "Her name will be Grace." The name felt right, a reminder of forgiveness and healing. Months passed, and life began to settle. Lila was admitted to a rehabilitation center, where doctors helped her begin treatment. One afternoon, Daniel received a letter from her. He read it in silence, then handed it to Anna. The handwriting was shaky. "I don't expect forgiveness. I was blinded by anger for things I didn't understand. I'm sorry for what I did. I hope your child grows up in love, not hate. That's something I never had." Anna folded the letter and placed it in a drawer. She didn't know if she could forgive Lila, but she understood something now. Broken people hurt others, and only love could stop the cycle. One quiet evening, as she watched Daniel play with baby Grace on the floor, laughter filling the house again, Anna felt peace for the first time in months. The scars would remain, but they were part of the story, a story of betrayal, pain, truth, and redemption. And though she would never forget that day in the hospital, she had learned something far greater. Sometimes, the people who hurt us the most are fighting battles we cannot see. Love, when it's real, survives even the darkest secrets. It rebuilds what's broken. It heals what's wounded. And as Grace laughed, her tiny hands reaching for her father's face, Anna finally believed. This was her new beginning.